Imagine if John McCain owned a news network. It would be nothing like Fox News. It would be nothing like where CNN is going. I mean, it would still be a respectable news organization. Reuters is to the right, by the way. It's one of the best news organizations on the planet. You cannot impeach Reuters, and it's conservative. To watch after the show, they did a fact check, and they put the fact check up on CNN, and I was like, really? That almost makes it worse. Because it's like they are trying to wallpaper and say, see, we fact-checked it. And they did do some fact-checking in real time. But when he just said, no, I'm not going to listen to you, and I'm not going to let you correct me, and you called her names, they just let him get away with it. It's like if you have to shut the whole thing down and say, we're having dead air, you do that instead of letting him sit there and say, oh, yeah, the election really was stolen. No, it wasn't. We know that. And just for shits and giggles, I'm getting into it with somebody on Twitter, and it was just like, he lied about all that. Well, tell me one thing he lied about. I said, okay. Let's just go for the grand amale. The election was stolen. I said, well, here's a picture of somebody running the same ballot through like 16, 17 times or whatever. First of all, it was like 5 or 6 times. Second of all, each ballot has a unique identifying number. It's got a barcode on the top. You run them through again if you think it didn't get read. If it did get read, fine. Run it through again. Run it through 10 times, 15 times. Run it through 1,000 times if you like. The vote only counts once. And it's like you don't, every election worker knows this. Every election worker knows to run them through. I get my ballots run through all the time because in my district, it's like the machines are all crappy. So they run it through like, oh, and the way I know that that's how it works is aside from the fact that they say that. And I'm just sitting there going like, and by the way, they did a recount and it came in closer to the actual machine count than like has ever happened in history. It's like that's how accurate these things were, and and I'm aware that it doesn't. I think I'm arguing with this person more to just, for whatever reason, maybe it's masochism, reaffirm just how untethered from reality they are and how much they just don't give a shit about facts. Like they got one video of this woman running it through 5 times saying, "Haha. It counted 5 votes." No, it didn't. It was 1 vote. That's all. It doesn't matter how many times. And everybody, it doesn't. Yeah.